Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene. One of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Yellow Jackets kick this away to start us off. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run the option. Nowhere to run up the middle. We're going to see a repeat. Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Caught quickly.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Tigers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, because what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Set to kick off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made after a big gain.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll use the ground game here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Extending the play now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. Good throw to the right, looking for the first down. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll run the option. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. The back's got it. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Going for his running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space across midfield. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finding space at the 20. Using a strong stiff arm. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play at the completion. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal.
2-9 Philly. Check, check. Alert. Alert, alert. Check.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Moving right through the contact. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Georgia Tech offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
He slings this one deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Georgia Tech, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets line it up with 1st and goal.
Easy. Hustle, hustle.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator, because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball is free in the backfield. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But, man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. And now the handoff.
Tackle on play at the 10-yard line. Brings up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Georgia Tech, 21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Well, that was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually goes down.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Clemson Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Nothing fancy there, just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Took contact on the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, and he fumbles. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Whew. Catch your breath after that one.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. And they get the second half started with a running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Takes the handoff again. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Single back, takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They're going to run it. Finding space at the 20. Good enough for first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Runs through the defender. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
At the 13-yard line. Second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it's no good. He missed it. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And that's a solid game before the defense is able to bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
The game makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. And they go in front here in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires this one deep middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pass rush closing in. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Georgia Tech, 35.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. As the first down is still going. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stiff arms the man. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down with an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Look at him run through those tacklers. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And on the carry, he's heading left. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Pass complete on a crosser. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough for a first down here. And there's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
And what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Georgia Tech, 42.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The Tigers who come to the line to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. You get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this deep.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Loses 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. From the 8-yard line now, it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Inside the 20. Return, a pick six. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Touchdown.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on them, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like QB is changing the play at the line. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
He's missed the PAT. Wow. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Here's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Here comes a handoff. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The pass ball is incomplete as time expires. But let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire